Hey everybody, it's Haley. Today we are making gluten-free and dairy-free ginger snaps. I have some friends that told me they can't eat gluten and they can't really find that many gluten-free cookie options that are good. And so I'm here to show you how to make these because they're still super soft and like amazing. Let's get started. So first here in my bowl, we're gonna add 3/4 cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. Come on, get out. And then 3/4 cup of shortening. You can use something like Crisco baking sticks or just plain shortening. I've tried both and they both work. Then we're gonna use a hand mixer to beat this all together till it's smooth and creamy. Then add 1 egg and 1/3 cup of molasses. This is unsulphured molasses. And beat that all together. So this is gonna look like this color, and it might look a little bit separated and weird, but don't worry, just push it to the side. We're gonna mix together the dry ingredients. So here I have 2 1/4 cups of flour, and I'm using King Arthur gluten-free measure for measure flour. And I've tried this before and it works in the baking. It turns out normal. This is not sponsored. This is just the brand that I've tried that I know works for these cookies if you want to make them at home. All right, so we've got our flour. Then we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and our spices. So we've got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 1/2 teaspoons of ground ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And we're gonna stir that all together. These spices are honestly what make the cookies so good. Bring back the bowl with the brown mush, and we're going to add the flour to that. And I'm just gonna stir this together. Or you can use your mixer. Baking is my therapy, so it's kind of fun to do it without the mixer sometimes. Okay, my beautiful ginger snap cookie dough is done. We're gonna use a cookie scoop to scoop these out. And then what you're gonna do is roll them in some granulated sugar before placing them on a baking sheet. This gives them a sugary outside and also helps them to be crisp all around the edges. Okay, first pan of cookies is done. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're gonna wanna bake these for about 15 minutes until they've got nice crispy edges and they look like this. Okay, the cookies are done baking, and ooh, oh my gosh, look at that. It got this nice crispy outside because of the sugar, but then they're still super soft on the inside, and they're not crumbly even though we use gluten-free flour.